Hey guys, it's Alison here, and I just wanted to do a flip through of the catalog for you guys. This is the US version of the Epicure Catalogue, and it's quite exciting for us up here in Canada to be sharing our product with you guys. We have been enjoying Epicure for 20 odd years, and it has been changing our lives and helping us create healthier, quicker meals for our families, and we are so excited to be bringing that to you guys. So let's do a quick flip through of the catalog. I will post a link to an online version that you can flip through, as well as the website where you can shop by ingredient, recipe, category, that kind of thing. So start with the front page, and some beautiful chicken fajitas on there. If you watched my video in the class, I did another live video from a previous cooking class, and I did shrimp fajitas. I made the guacamole and I made the poco picante. So this is just a chicken version. And then we open it up to our beautiful founder, Sylvie Rochette, and her daughter, Amelia Warren, and their welcome message. Sylvie started the company because she was trying to find spice mixtures that did not have a lot of additives, so that she could feel good about feeding her daughter and her son healthy ingredients, wholesome, nutritious food at home. And she was looking for quick meal solutions because, as we all know, if your parents, the evenings are busy. You're running around from dance to soccer to basketball to hockey or whatever the activity. There's hardly time to cook dinner. So she was looking for some quick solutions, and she didn't find any that didn't have a lot of additives in them. So she started making her own. And from that, Epicure was born. This is our never ever list. So on this list are all the things you will never ever find in our products. Everything is natural. We source locally grown where we can, and ethically grown everywhere else. This is our good food mission. All our products are gluten-free and peanut-free, so they're school-friendly. Any sort of function that you're taking them to, you don't have to worry about them having any nuts in them whatsoever. They do not have corn syrup or hydrogenated fat. Those have been linked to childhood obesity, and we are on a mission to end childhood obesity by teaching people that we can cook quickly, cleanly, and healthfully and tastefully at home. We are sugar and sodium conscious. That does mean that sometimes you need to add a little bit extra to the dish. So taste it before you start serving it. If it needs a little extra salt and pepper to bring it up to how your family is used to eating, then by all means do that, and we encourage that. They're free of artificial colors, sweeteners, and preservatives. They're made from ethically sourced ingredients, and we are 85% non-GMO project verified. So wherever we can, we are purchasing non-GMO products for our mixes. This is just a table of contents where you will find things. I love all the beautiful food pictures. And some information about the things that we believe in. So a microwave is a time-saving cookware solution. I'm going to be cooking with my microwave tonight for our live demonstration, but there was a question posted, and yes, all these recipes can be adapted to your oven or your stovetop. Even if you are a student and all you have is a little hot pot or a hot plate, for sure you can cook these meals. We believe in microwave cooking as both a time-saving device and a clean cooking device, because you do not have to add any extra oil. So if you are on an eating regimen where you need to be really conscious of all those extra oils that you're adding, the microwave is going to be your best friend. And then we get into our meal kits. So really popular right now are these home delivery meal kit companies, HelloFresh, and there's a whole lot of them. They're probably different down in the States than they are up here. This is our solution that we've had for quite a while. There are no fresh ingredients in here, but the cost savings is huge. So for instance, this is the good Italian real fast, and you get a 3-pack of the Alfredo sauce mix, you get the marinara, and you get the balsamic vinegar salad dressing, plus 5 recipe cards. So this total, you can make 48 meals with an average meal cost of $2.99 per person. And that is budgeting in your average grocery costs and all that. So it's really cost effective and tasty. And we have lots of different versions. We've got good burgers, good Mexican, good Asian, and good Greek. So in your good Asian kit, you have got this Chipotle aioli mix. That is new to us up here in Canada. So I have not tried it, but I have tried everything else and they are delicious. The sesame ginger salad dressing is one of my favorites, and my cruet is usually full of it. We have a good eating program that's called Good Food Real Results, or the Epic Life Challenge. We have a very active Facebook group where we all support each other. There are challenges every week, and there are prizes, lots of prizes. And it basically is teaching you a different way of eating. Not like rocket science or anything like that, but it's just kind of taking it back to the basics where, you know, you're loading up your plate with half of fruits and vegetables, a quarter protein, a quarter starch, making sure those proteins are lean, making sure those starches are complex carbohydrates, they're not white rice and white bread and that kind of thing. And there is a kit that gives you basically everything you need to start the program, including the guide and the journal. And the journal is kind of key. I did it one time without the journal, and I did not have such as much success as I have had with the journal. It just helps keep you on track. So you get all these different spice blends and mixes and some samplers. You get the measuring scoops as well. And if anybody is interested or they feel the need to sort of shake up their routine, they've got a few extra pounds to lose, or they've got 100 pounds to lose, I highly encourage you to take a look at this program. The next challenge starts September the 9th, and sign up is not live yet, but I will be sure to post on my Facebook group as soon as it goes live. This collection here, you guys are getting it for $110. It's a value of $145. So lots of goodies packed into this for not a big price tag. And the results at the end of it are worth every penny. So it is a 90-day program, and the first few weeks, you can see from this little picture here, the first few weeks they give you basically the menus. They tell you exactly what to eat, and you can follow them exactly, or you can adapt them using some of the recipes. There's extra recipes in the guide, and make it your own. Adapt it to how your family lives. That's what I do. My family doesn't necessarily eat exactly how they want us to in the book, and that's fine. I just adapt whatever it is we're eating so that it's guide friendly for me. Anyways, so that is starting September 9th, and be sure to like and subscribe to my Facebook page, and all the information will be posted there. And I'll make sure that I have a differentiate between the Canadian version and the US version, because the cost is a bit different, obviously, with the dollar. Okay, and then we get into some kitchen setup tools. So we've got like sheet pan. Sheet pan dinners are all the rage, and I'm going to be demonstrating some sheet pan dinners in the future, so be sure to tune into my Facebook page for that. The multi-purpose pot and the steamer, we're going to be using that tonight in our class. The cruet, we're going to be using that as well. The funnel and the prep bowls. It's always good to have good tools in your kitchen. You might have some of that already, but if you don't, these are good products, high quality. And we have our own protein blend. Now this is completely vegan. There's no dairy. There's no protein. There's no like meat protein in it. Quite tasty. Now, I will say I'm not the hugest fan of it in a smoothie. I can't quite get used to the texture or something. I prefer to put Greek yogurt in my smoothies, but I love it in baking. I have baked the cookies and waffles. I made these like protein, they're called bliss balls. They're not baked, they're a non-baked little protein snack that my 15-year-old absolutely gobbled up. I have to make more. But it is one of the only protein blends out there that I know of that is oven safe. So you can bake with it. It doesn't denaturize the protein blend. It is still just as effective baked or raw. Got some smoothie boosters. The cocoa acai is one of my favorites. It really makes it nice and rich and creamy without all the sugar of, say, adding like a Nesquik chocolate powder or something like that to your smoothie. And the super greens. This is really tasty. I had it in a green smoothie with like spinach and cucumber and things, and I didn't taste it at all. Some people have complained of the taste, but I figure if you're eating a green smoothie, you expect a green taste. So I was quite happy with it. Whole food toppers, these are awesome. I have the Cocoa Crunch and the Tutti Frutti, and they're amazing, just sprinkled on some like fresh chopped up fruit, maybe with a little bit of yogurt, so a nice light dessert. And then the Everything Bagel on salads. We have bagel dough as well, so you can top it on that. Super yummy. And then our meal solution kits. So we are going to be using one of these tonight, which we'll show you in a minute. These are the pulled pork and pulled chicken and the veggie burger. The veggie burger is really good. All my veggie and vegan friends love the veggie burger mix. By the way, the latest thing is this Beyond Meat burger. I don't know, I'm assuming you guys have it down in the States, but it's kind of blown up in Canada. All the fast food restaurants are now offering a Beyond Meat burger. The Beyond Meat burger patty has like, I don't even know how many ingredients. It is so highly processed and loaded with sodium. This is not, and it is so tasty. And you can make it your own. I make it with shredded zucchini, but if you put in shredded beets, it even looks like more like a hamburger. You can make it with shredded carrots, mushrooms. It's amazing how much you can modify it. And then we've got chili, mac and cheese, Alfredo, beef stroganoff, creamy chowder. So all of our products are, what am I trying to say, gluten-free. Most of them are also fairly vegan, but there are some that have dairy. So the mac and cheese has dairy, the Alfredo has dairy, and the creamy chowder has dairy. I'm not sure about the beef stroganoff. I haven't looked at the ingredients for that one yet. I only know that because I can't eat dairy. I'm lactose intolerant, so I have earmarked the ones that I have to be careful with. We're going to be using the butter chicken tonight, but we've also got General Tao, so good. My husband loves this one. Pad Thai, really good. And again, gluten-free. I have a friend whose husband was recently diagnosed celiac, and the Pad Thai is one of their favorite dinners now. Buffalo wings, the gyro, and the tacos. Very good. And then just for you guys, we don't get this, is the Monday to Friday dinner collection. So you get 1 pack of each, the veggie burger, the mac and cheese, pulled chicken, taco, beef stroganoff, plus one of this little sampler pack. So you got the 3-onion dip mix, balsamic vinegar dressing, guacamole dip mix, my favorite, poco picante, and another balsamic vinegar. And you get, I was gonna say you get yes, included a meal plan and a grocery list. So it's kind of, you don't even have to think about it. And that is $17.50, so a really excellent price point for a whole week's worth of dinners right there. If you want a little bit more, you've got the 3-week dinner collection. So for this, you get 3 Alfredo, 3 cha-cha chili, 3 mac and cheese, 3 pulled chicken, and 3 tacos. And this one also comes with 15, or with the recipes, maybe a shopping list, pretty sure. But you can make all these different things with these 5 packs. Price point on that one is $45. And then you got some gravy. You got your southern fried chicken, or southern baked chicken, because it's not fried. Frying is bad. Frying's not bad, but you know what I mean. Very good. It's like a healthier, tastier version of shake and bake. And then you've got a couple of gravies. You've got beef gravy and poultry gravy. We don't have these up here in Canada, so a lot of us are quite jealous. And then the pizza and pasta. Now, if you saw my video where I made the pizza, then you saw, oh my goodness, my mouth is not working anymore. Then you saw this spread. But update, I'm so sorry, these are not going to be available and the new versions of the catalog will not have them. I'm so sorry. I guess there was some sort of production snafu and they just can't get them manufactured. So those are not available, and they looked awesome. So I'm hoping they're working really hard so that they can come in a later catalog. But you do have the gluten-free pizza crust, the marinara sauce, the arrabbiata sauce, and the pesto sauce. I really like the pesto sauce, and I'm almost out, so I need to order some more. Okay, and then we get into some of our spice blends. Souvlaki, another great one for sheet pan dinners. You can do your souvlaki and peppers and whatnot. Asian stir fry is another one of my favorites. I will add that into any of my stir fries, lettuce wraps, dragon boats, that kind of thing. Beef and steak, bruschetta, Cajun, lots of different options. Rosemary garlic, another one of my favorites. I will sprinkle that on potatoes with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast them in the oven. SPG stands for salt, pepper, garlic. And some dips. So this is the Extraordinary Trio collection. The 3 dips together with mayonnaise, sour cream, I think that's it actually. Oh, and shredded cheese make this gorgeous, so yummy cheese dip. Yeah, it's worth it for me to have to take my Lactaid just so I can eat some of that. So you get the whole collection, you get the one of each jar, and you get the recipe for the cheese dip for only $24. Each jar is $8. And more dips, guacamole. This was my first experience with Epicure. I bought the guacamole and I haven't turned back since. It is still something that I have to order quite regularly or make sure that I have backups because we go through it a lot. It's not just for guacamole. I love it with scrambled eggs or in omelets. I haven't tried it yet with the tuna salad, but that is on my list of things to try. Also really yummy, the creamy ranch. Mango curry is so good, sprinkled on, say, yams with some salt, pepper, olive oil, and roasted in the oven. Spinach dip nacho cheese, a healthier version of the Velveeta nacho cheese microwave badness. And we got some rubs, barbecue chicken and rib, the Montreal steak and Montreal chicken, just a slightly milder version of the Montreal steak. This is like peppery. I don't know if you guys have Montreal steak spice down there. Piri piri, so yummy, my husband's favorite. I had to order extras because we're starting to run out of it up here in Canada, so I might have to be ordering from the States if I want to refill. And our O Canada, so this is a sweet mapley flavored, like maple and garlic kind of a thing. So good on salmon, so good on chicken. Also really good on like yams. It really makes them sweet though, so be mindful of that. And our 3-in-1 burger press. My kids use this. So my 10-year-old has come to a couple of cooking classes with me where I was demonstrating the 3-in-1 burger press, and she's now an absolute pro at it. And then the burger seasoning. The first time I made burgers with the burger seasoning, my middle daughter decided that that was it. Anytime we had burgers from now on, we were not allowed to buy the like frozen patties from Costco anymore. We had to make it from scratch and we had to use this. That was it. That was all she was going to eat from now on. And our big burger sauce, this is kind of like the McDonald's special sauce, but obviously no preservatives, no additives, all good clean stuff. And aiolis and mustards and things. So honey mustard, sweet and spicy. This is really yummy. It's in my fridge right now. The poco picante is so good. Make it a quick and easy salsa. Like literally chop a tomato, sprinkle some of this in, and you are done. The chipotle I haven't tried yet because we don't have it up here in Canada, but it's on my list. And roasted garlic. Make some good garlic fries maybe. I know you guys are big on garlic fries down in the States. And our salad dressings, so good, so tasty. The balsamic vinegar is probably my #1 go-to. Usually my cruet is full of this one. My second one will be the sesame ginger. The Greek is also really, really good. It's kind of a milder version, obviously, of the balsamic vinaigrette. The Greek, so good. Makes super easy Greek salad with this. And the Caesar, lovely and creamy, very mild. I tend to bump it up with a little bit of cracked black pepper. Even sometimes I'll add a little bit extra garlic. We kind of like it a bit garlicky up here, so. Or, well, in our family anyways. And our chicken broth, so much better than your little bouillon cubes. No preservatives, no additives. Very low in salt though, so just keep that in mind, and when you're tasting it, you might have to add a little bit of salt. Chicken broth, beef broth, miso broth, and vegetable broth. And some pantry staples, salt and pepper. We have a turmeric and black pepper blend as well, because turmeric is, there's so many health benefits of introducing turmeric into your diet. And then an herbed garlic sea salt blend. What's it down here? So yummy. I love our sea salt blends. They just add the nicest kick to finish your dishes. And minced garlic and toasted onion, you can get them like freeze-dried like this, and you can just add them a little bit into your sauces and stews and things like that. So good. Now, because Epicure is so new, and you guys have probably, this is your first experience with it, a really great collection that's all together that will give you a taste of what we're all about is our Switch the Six. So it's kind of our goal to switch out everyone's pantry to Epicure, and this is our starting box basically. So we're introducing, you've got your mac and cheese seasoning packets, there's 2 of those, and then there's 2 of the chocolate pudding. The chocolate pudding is so good. And the chocolate pudding is vegan. There is no dairy in that whatsoever. It is perfectly safe for me to eat. I use either my lactose-free milk or coconut milk. You can use any milk though, almond milk, goat milk, cashew milk, soy milk, anything, and it makes really creamy, delicious chocolate pudding in 10 minutes flat. And then you've also got your 3 onion, creamy ranch, your chicken broth, and your fajita seasoning. And you also get some recipes. So this is a really good introduction, makes a really good gift if somebody you know is going away to college, or they're moving out on their own, or they're getting married. This would be a great gift for them. It's only $44. And let's get into some desserts. Like I said, our chocolate pudding is so good, and there's lots of different ways you can adjust it and make it your own. You can make it from the package, and then everybody can enjoy it. You can make it Mexican by adding a little bit of cinnamon. Make it mocha by having like half milk, half coffee. I made it adult, so I made it with 1 cup of milk, half a cup of coffee, and half a cup of Bailey's. And yeah, they were licking the bowl at the cooking class, put it that way. Want to make your own jam? We've got a chia jam mix. So you don't need like all that sugar, and you can use your microwave as well. Apple pie spice, super yummy, sprinkled in oatmeal. They've got a recipe here for a latte, but very versatile also for baking and that kind of things. And chocolate velvet cheesecake, the gluten-free brownies. These again are vegan. You can make them vegan. Like the mix itself is vegan, and all you need to make them vegan is some ground flaxseed, water, and coconut oil. And then you got our chocolate fudge sauce. And if you're looking for a way to portion control your sweets, we have our Perfect Petite Pan. And then you get little like rectangular 1-bite brownies basically. And our sweet dip mixes. So we're going to be using the summer berry one tonight, but I also do have the chocolate truffle and the carrot cake, and they're really yummy, just mixed in with yogurt, and then you dip your fruit in them, or to flavor overnight oatmeal, whipping cream, anything that you want to put some sweet, just give it a little sweet kick. These are great. And our teas, lots of yummy teas. We've got one with the turmeric and ginger. That's really good for digestion. The Sleeping Beauty, I have a friend who has to order this every time I put an order in because she uses it so much. She just loves having a cup of that before she goes to bed. The Hibiscus Bliss is lovely. I have fallen in love with this one, I gotta say, and it's become my go-to this summer. I had to order extra so that I have it for the winter time, because I just love to have a picture of this in my fridge at all times so that I can enjoy it after work over ice. Makes good cocktails as well. And some prep tools. So we're going to be using some of these tonight. The Pro paring knife we're going to be using, and cutting boards. I've also got these cutting mats that are really great, flexible. You can like bend them and pour your ingredients wherever you need them. I talked about the perfect portion scoops. These are designed so that you can know exactly how much of a particular type of food you need. So the teal one is for protein, green is for vegetables and fruit. The sort of orange one is for grains, and then the purple one is for healthy fats. So they're showing up with some avocado in there. We've got our spiralizer, super fun way to make zoodles, zucchini pasta, that kind of thing. Our cruet and funnel, which we'll be using tonight. Our 4-in-1 spice spoon, which we'll also use tonight, and I'll explain it then. And our prep bowls. And our multi-purpose pot. We're not going to use this tonight, but you could totally make your butter chicken in this if you wanted to. There's that sheet pan again. The ground meat separator. So I was a little skeptical about this, but I did purchase it because I figure if I'm going to be selling it, I'd better try it. And I love it. So if you're making ground meat, especially in the microwave, using this to just sort of break up the meat helps it not become a meatloaf in the microwave. And then we've got our utensil set. So you get the flipper, the ladle, the corner spatula, the saute spoon, and the grip and grab. So these are all silicone. They all are a little bit flexible and pliable. So the ladle, you can get into the corner of the pan to get the last dregs, that kind of a thing. All dishwasher safe as well. And our silicone cookware. So we've got the mat, the bacon roll mat for our sheet pan, which is great just underneath, you know, your meats and things, but also if you're making a cake, it'll come away really easily. Multi-purpose steamer we're going to be using tonight, and then the little rectangular steamer is great for single portions or smaller things like the overnight oatmeal, that kind of thing. There's the perfect portion pan again. And then last but not least, definitely not least, we talk about how you can get involved in Epicure. If you are looking for a side gig, if you're looking for a whole new career path, you can do this. You can put in as many hours as you want, make as much money as you want, and feel good about serving your customers. If you want to know more about that, for sure, PM me. But this has become a little bit of a mission for me, I suppose. And I'm super happy that I've come on board with Epicure, and I would love to talk to you guys more about that. And cooking classes. So this is how we share the word. Now, ideally, it would be better to do this in person so you guys could physically smell and taste and see everything in action and get to touch it and feel it and use it. But because I'm way up here in Canada and you guys are, I don't even know, all over the States, that's not going to be possible today. But I would love the opportunity to do a live cooking class for you guys, and maybe we can make that happen. We'll see. But if you were to sign on as a consultant, you would definitely for sure be able to go and visit all your friends and family, host cooking classes for them, show them everything in action. And whoever is hosting that particular cooking class is eligible to receive some free credits. So in order to qualify, your cooking class has to have $250 worth of sales with 4 different buyers. And then you will start receiving some free credits and even half price off at least one item. And this just details the range that you can get. Okay, and that's it. That's a glossary at the end, so you can find things really easily what page they're on. Okay, guys, so thank you so much, and I'll be back later tonight live to make you some butter chicken. All right, I will leave the link below where you can flip through this online, and also where you can place any orders. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.